Hi, Rick here from Marriott Models, DJI dealer from the UK and RC specialist for over 40 years. In this video, this is not a how-to video, but it's a product review. DJI's new backpack for the Phantom 3. This is a great product, so I thought I'd do a little more detailed look at and a little review of the product itself. First thing I noticed about the DJI backpack is it's a hard shell backpack, so it's not soft like a camera bag, it's actually a hard shell. If you're familiar with the backpack that comes with the DJI Inspire, this is made up in a very, very similar way. So it has a zip-tight fastener that shuts the two halves together. Also, the other unusual thing about it, it's actually quite a compact shape. DJI have been quite clever about this, and what they've done, they've actually got the model fitted in upside down. So the undercarriage actually sits at the top, which makes the profile of the backpack actually quite slim. And when you look at it in pictures, it looks like it's going to be quite big, but it's actually quite a compact backpack. So the first thing, unlike normal backpacks, is the backpack actually opens from the back rather than the front. So if I unzip here, like this, it actually opens up this way, and then the actual Phantom is facing you from that way. Right, so looking in a bit closer, you can see there's plenty of room for all the necessary kit and the accessories. So the first thing we've got is this retaining strap, just in case you were to open up the Phantom and then it would simply drop out. So that'll keep everything in place. So you just can unbuckle that. Now, as you can see, I've got my spare props in the side pocket here. There's also a nice cutout for the tablet. Now that's a 7-inch tablet and there's space, so I would say you could actually get a bigger tablet in something like an iPad mini, I would have said, without any problem at all. Over here I've got my actual flying prop, so space there. DJI, if I pull the charger out, there is a cutout in there specifically cut out for the charger itself, so that's again a really good bit of thinking on DJI's behalf. And as you see, I've got a spare battery here, 2 extra slots for extra batteries. We've got cables in there, and then of course we've got the controller which fits in there. Another nice feature, if I just pull the Phantom itself out, you know, on your Phantoms you have to put on the bracket here on the bottom to stop the gimbal flying around, but in the bottom of the bag there's actually a foam cradle in the bottom, so that would help keep the camera steady. So if you didn't put the gimbal clamp on, the bottom of the camera would actually sit against that and keep it all nice and steady and stop it rattling about, because these are a bit different from the original Phantom Vision. These ones don't put pressure on the camera, so it's important that when you actually lock it in, if I just pull that out, it's probably all a bit blurred because I'm a bit close to the camera, but there's actually a locating slot for that part of the bracket to go into. Now these are a little bit more fussy to get on, so I'm just trying to put this on one-handed, but you've got to get that into the slot, otherwise it doesn't work. So pop him back in there, and I'll just start, whoops, wrong way around. See, you've got a wee cutout at the back there for the battery. Just slip that back over there like that. I'll just pop all our props, etc. back in, and then I'll show you in a bit more detail the actual construction of the bag. So the first thing is the foam on the inside here. This is exactly the same as the Inspires, so that's really well thought out, well cut, specifically done for the Phantom 3. You also see from the top half of the box, the backpack, that it's all cut out again for the Phantom, so nothing's going to rattle around. The Phantom itself isn't going to lift up. So if I shut it, you can now see the sort of construction of the back of it, and this is really well put together. So we've got really nice thick padding here, so if you've got it on your backpack, if you're walking in a t-shirt, you shouldn't get too sweaty. You'll still get your air gaps in here, but you can see the sort of quality of all the stitching as well. It's extremely well put together. The actual backpack straps themselves, very, very thick. You've got extra ties on here, and you've also got a waist band here that'll clip in. That is fully adjustable as well. One good thing as well, they've put a lot of effort into a lot of the cheap Chinese backpacks you were buying on eBay for next to nothing. They were fine to sort of store your Phantom in, but the first time you actually used it, they used to just burst the straps off. But as you can see here, these are extremely well attached. I mean, that has got a lot of stitching, a lot of reinforcing. So you've got good shoulder straps there, and of course a carry strap there. The zipper is, as I say, also good quality. That's kind of similar to the Inspire, although I will say actually it works smoother than the Inspire ones, and you've got the wee toggles on the end there as well. So a fantastic new product from DJI, where I think this is going to fit in well if you don't specifically need a hard case. For example, if you're not traveling on a plane, or you're not throwing your Phantom in the back of like a van or something where it really needs to be an ultra strong box, the backpack is going to be a great idea because it's not as soft as a backpack, not as hard as a hard plastic backpack, but kind of sits in the middle, so it'll give it very good robustness. You could probably check it in as checking in luggage on a plane. I'm not sure. I think it would get a bit of a hard time, but I think it would stand up to it. But maybe for the long run, it would actually get a little bit scruffy. But I think for sort of every day, storing your Phantom and actually taking it around with you, maybe walking up hills, etc., I think is going to be ideal. So I'm Rick from Marion for Models, RC dealer from the UK and specialist for over 40 years. Hope you enjoyed my video. Subscribe to my videos to be kept up to date on all the latest products and how-to videos. Thank you very much. Bye.